Hello and welcome back to Blue Geek Reviews, and welcome to another update video. This update video, I've got a really eclectic mix of stuff to show. We've got movies, we've got toys, we've got books, I've even got a t-shirt. There's a lot of stuff to get through, so let's begin. All the stuff has been accumulated within the last 2-3 weeks since the last video went up. So the first title I'm going to show you, this is out of everything that I've bought, this is one of the best bargains that I picked up. A charity shop in my town centre had movies on offer for 50p. I was browsing through them, wasn't really seeing a whole lot. A lot of common titles that just weren't taking my interest. Then spotted this. I looked at it, thought it couldn't be what I think it is. Picked it up, looked at the price, and thought this has got to be a mistake. This is fairly new out, it only come out back end of last year. It can't be that price. Took it over to the till. Sure enough, it was. It is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. 50 pence I paid for this. 50 pence. Now, I heard a lot of negative things about this film. But personally, I popped it on last weekend to watch it. It was okay. Not the best film, but it certainly isn't a bad film. It's watchable. And or as far as yeah, the other thing is this was mint condition, so that just makes the price even better. As far as special features goes, feature on set with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. Um, Little featurettes on the birthday end of Raptor, Rooftop Showdown, Monster in the Mansion, Death by Dino, and a feature focusing on Jeff Goldblum's return to the franchise as Dr. Ian Malcolm. Basically, the plot of this is it picks up 3 years on from the events of Jurassic World. Isla Nublar is pretty much abandoned as a theme park. And Claire, Bryce Dallas Howard's character enlists Chris Pratt's character Owen to mount a campaign to rescue the remaining dinosaurs on Isla Nublar from a dormant volcano on the island that has come to life, basically. Like I said, it's not the best film, but it's not a bad film. If you enjoyed the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World franchise, you'll probably enjoy this. But what I will say to you, check your charity shops, or thrift stores as you call them in the US, because you never know when you get titles this brand new, they're cheap. So from there, a couple of Saturdays ago, I went out to a seaside town about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour away from where I am. Basically, just to um, have a change of scenery because I've been going to other towns, other cities, and I haven't really been up to this seaside town for a couple of years. So I went up there. The main reason I was up there was because I was hunting down a new Blu-ray player, which I didn't end up getting until um, on the way home back in my town centre. Um, which is this little bad boy. I've had to take a picture of it on my phone because I have got it hooked up to my TV. It is a Panasonic Blu-ray player. Um, this cost me £60, which is a very reasonable price. The original model that I wanted, an LG one, um, was I couldn't pick that one up due to unavailability. I was browsing around electrical shops, homeware shops, looking around for one. I'd seen this a couple of times in a supermarket, and I just thought, it's late in the afternoon. I'm tired. I've been up since early. I've been running around looking for a Blu-ray player. I plunked the money down for this. Very happy with it. It works perfectly. Took no time at all to set up. So I finally have a Blu-ray player to go along with my Region 3 DVD player. The Blu-ray player is just Region B locked, but I'm sure there'll be a code somewhere to maybe make it Region A. I'll have to check one out. But while I was up in that seaside town, I also done a bit of media hunting. And again, this was in a charity shop. Just having a browse. My main goal of the day was not to spend any money until I bought the Blu-ray player. But once I seen this, I had to throw that rule right out the window. There is the Star Wars Trilogy bonus material disc. This is from the silver DVD box set of the original trilogy. It's not meant to be as a standalone sale. It is actually the bonus disc in the box set. But what is unique about this and why it's such a rare commodity to pick up on its own is because it contains some features that were not ported over to the 9-disc complete saga box set. The one of which is this right here, Empire Dreams, the story of the Star Wars trilogy. This is a documentary that is only found on this bonus disc. It hasn't ever been put on any other Star Wars releases. It's a 2.5 hour documentary. I haven't sat down to watch it just yet, but I'm sort of refreshing myself on the whole Star Wars story in the road to episode 9 later in the year. I will be going back and checking this one out. So as the other special features on this desk, this set feature called Birth of the Lightsaber, an in-depth look at all the characters of the franchise, a look at the legacy of Star Wars, a behind-the-scenes preview of Revenge of the Sith, a trailer for the video game Star Wars Battlefront, uh, demo for Battlefront for the Xbox, where you have to play it on an Xbox. A feature on making the Episode 3 video game, trailers and TV spots for the whole trilogy, never before seen production gallery, posters and print campaign, and exclusive DVD-ROM content. So, very loaded disc and some gorgeous artwork. That there, and then shot on the back of Mark Hamill and George Lucas. So I was very happy to put this as part of my Star Wars collection, and this was just £1, so very happy with that. Next up, a couple of things I bought on my way into work a couple of days after I'd purchased the Blu-ray player and the Star Wars disc. I had some time to kill before work, so I went and done a little bit of hunting and whatnot. And I picked up a few little bits. The first is a Blu-ray. It wasn't my original choice. I'd actually gone with the idea to get a couple of Akira Kurosawa titles. I still haven't picked them up. I'll possibly, I will get around to them eventually. But I've seen this. I'm not so much trying to get as many of Alfred Hitchcock's works in my collection, but if I see a title that has Hitchcock's name on it, then I will try and pick it up. The cast alone sold me on this one. This is a Hitchcock film I've not heard of before, but it stars Paul Newman, better known for the Hustler film, and Dame Julie Andrews, better known as Mary Poppins, and that is Torn Curtain. And this is a dual format set, so it's a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. That's the Blu-ray right there, and then that's the DVD. Same artwork on both discs. And it's basically about an American physicist who defects to East Germany to work with the Soviets during the Cold War, who turned out to be a double agent. And basically, once they're discovered, to try and find their way back to America without being caught. So special features. There's a 32-minute making of documentary called Torn Curtain Rising, narrated by Trev Broody, which has backstage info, publicity stills, the original ending for the film, which will be interesting to check out, and scenes that were edited for time and content. We've got some scenes scored with Bernard Herrmann's original score. Apparently, Herrmann was removed from the project due to creative difference with Hitchcock, making this one of the rarer films that didn't feature any music by him. Um, there's a stills gallery. That's about it as far as special features. This was just £5. This was from a movie and music store that opened towards the middle of last year, middle to late last year. It's a really interesting store. It's not a single. Some of the music, like the vinyl records and that, are used, but for the most part, the CDs, DVDs, the Blu-rays, brand new. And they get a lot of different things in. They get 88 films, they get Arrow films, they get Criterions, Masters of Cinema, a lot of good titles, box sets, World Cinema, stuff like that. It is a really nice store. This was a bargain of £5, so I'm looking forward to checking that one out. Then I picked up a couple of little collectible items. There's a toy shop here in the UK called The Entertainer, who've been reducing the prices on a lot of the toys and whatnot. They've been selling pop vinyls dead cheap for like the last 4 or 5 months. And one of the big things they got reductions on are the some minifigures, the blind bags and the minifigure sets. The blind bags, I believe it's series 4 and series 6 of the Disney ones, and we've also got Marvel Wave. I picked up 2 of the Marvel Wave, and they were just 75p each. They usually retail around £2.50. So I picked up 2 of them, and I came out with Electron, which come with like a bit of an electricity stand, but it doesn't really stand up. And the other one, which I've decided to put separately because of how cool it is Daredevil. Daredevil comes with this really detailed gargoyle statue to stand on, but the statue looks really good in itself. That I've got it on, that I've been putting it on my collectible shelf as a display piece in itself because it just looks so good. And then the last thing I picked up on that day was something that's very rare for me these days, and that is a magazine. As the is issue 52 of Scream magazine. And this is a UK produced horror movie magazine. Basically, what sold me on this was the feature on Night of the Living Dead. It also has a feature on Dawn of the Dead. If you've been watching the channel before, you know that I'm a big fan of George A. Romero's Dead trilogy. So this was an instant buy. I did used to get this regularly a couple of years ago, but as you can see, the price is a bit of an off-put. It's only 100 pages long, the magazine, but £5 a month. and £5 for a magazine just doesn't seem a worthwhile investment monthly. Or I'll just show you a little bit of um, what you can expect in content. So they always do ads for releases. So here got advert for some indicated titles. You've got stuff like the Knights of the Demon box set, um, the William Castle sets, um, Hammer box sets, films like See No Evil, Happy Birthday to Me, John Carpenter's Vampires, Wolf with Jack Nicholson, Christine. It's also got an ad for the Second Sight Films release of When a Stranger Calls on this side. Um, and then it focuses, has different themed articles, usually with some really nice artwork. So we've got this one looking at the history of Jean Rollin's vampire cinema, and just look at that artwork. I'll show you a few more. It's got an article on the 10th anniversary of the Silent Hill games. Um, got some VHS reviews, feature on Hellraiser 2. It has a review section, so for this issue it's got reviews of the new 4K restorations by Studio Canal of John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness, They Live, and The Fog. The Arrow release of Deadbeat by Dawn. Some indie titles. The latest Lake Placid film. Some horror book reviews. It also has some more ads for releases and whatnot. So you've got a page here for Screen Team releasing. This is more American based. It's got the prices in dollars. But look at the artwork of some of them titles. In the back, it's got some MVD titles. So you got stuff like Double Dragon, Roadhouse 2. And then on the back, an advert for the Arrow release of Climax. So yeah, a very good read. The next 4 titles I'm going to show all came courtesy of Amazon, using up some more of my vouchers from Christmas. The first thing is another thing that's very rare for me to get myself, and that's an item clothing. this is a t-shirt, but when I seen this t-shirt, I couldn't really pass up on it. Fits perfectly. It's going to be a t-shirt that I wear when I go to Comic Con in March. And it's really cool Star Wars t-shirt done in the style of the Queen Bohemian Rhapsody cover. So you've got Darth Vader, the Emperor, Kylo Ren, and Darth Maul, the four main villains from the Star Wars franchise. This is just £5. At that price, couldn't really pass it up. Really nice quality t-shirt. Fits like a dream. I can't wait to wear it for Comic Con. The next two titles are a couple of movies. The first one is a slasher film from 88 Films that I've had my eye on for a while, and that is Sweet 16. This is from 1983. It features among the cast Dana Kimmel, who was in Friday the 13th Part 3. It's basically it's a whodunit about disappearances and stacked dead bodies, and it basically gets linked to this girl called Melissa, who turns a tiny Texas community town upside down when she arrives. So special features, it's a high definition transfer and restoration. There's a featurette called Birthday Bloodshed, which is an interview with Jim Harper, the author of a book called Legacy of Blood. An audio commentary by the Hysteria Continues podcast team, and optional subtitles. And like with most of the big releases by the likes of 88 Films and Arona, it does come with a reversible artwork. It's pretty much just the this artwork, but with a different styled logo and basically puts the director in, whereas this one has the movie tagline. I actually prefer this cover because it looks more like something you'd see in the cinema. So definitely looking forward to checking that one out. But this title was a bit of a blind buy. It's a Master of the Cinema title. It's a set of two films by F.W. Murnau, who famously was the director behind Nosferatu. The two films, well, the main feature is a film called Phantom. You can't really see it at the bottom there, but the second film in the set goes by the German title De Finazen de Grossezogs. I think that's how it's pronounced. Basically, Phantom is about a poet on the verge of getting this big break, when he encounters a beautiful woman in the street and falls head over heels. His debt's piling up. His promised celebrity falling to pieces. The poet descends into obsession, deception, and ultimately conducts criminal acts. It's basically dubbed as a early precursor to the Hitchcock film Vertigo, which is a fantastic film. The second film, De Finazen de Grossezogs, is basically about a rakish Jew on the Mediterranean climb, whose lifestyle is dried up. He gets word that there's a valuable sulfur deposit found in his tiny douchey town of Abaco, and it becomes almost like a comedy of sorts, but it features in a starring role the great Max Schreck, 2 years removed from filming Nosferatu. So definitely looking forward to checking this one out. As I said, it's a 2-disc set. So you've got Phantom on one disc and the Finazen on the second disc. It's also got the reversible artwork, which has got the cover for the Finazen. So you can alternate between the two, which one you want. As far as special features, both films are the most recent film restorations, which are officially licensed from the FWMS, which I think is something related to Murnau. New and improved optional subtitles with the original German intertitles, and a commentary on Die Finazen by film scholar David Kalat. And it comes with a booklet with some really nice production films. There's Murnau himself in action. Some of the ladies involved in the film. Press photo of the actress Lil Dagobah, taken in 1922. And at the back, it's like a cast listing, all written in German for the film. So I'm very curious to check both films out. The runtimes on both Phantom runs 119 minutes, which is roughly 2 hours thereabouts, and the Finazen runs for 80 minutes, so an hour and 20 minutes, so fairly short films. Phantom came out in 1922 and the Finazen come out 2 years later. The last thing I picked up from Amazon is a graphic novel that I had in my collection once before. It was unfortunately, it was a miserror. I was sent out the German language version, but this was going fairly cheap, and I couldn't pass on the second time. It is, of course, the iconic Batman, The Killing Joke. I do have the Killing Joke movie, um, which, if you take out the stuff of Batgirl in the first 20 minutes, it's actually a really good film. But this this comic by Alan Moore is just iconic. This is the deluxe edition. It is just, it's one of the darkest Batman stories around. And it's basically how Batgirl basically becomes the Oracle, because she's left paralyzed in this story thanks to a very sadistic Joker. But I'm definitely looking forward to actually finally reading this in its natural language. So, just got two more things to show. I've been running now for close to 40 minutes. So they found two titles, they found two pickups I'm going to show you. Um, uh, uh, sort of homeware bargain store called Home Bargains. They've been getting a lot of Funko stuff in recent months. They had the Gears of War mystery minis um, around October, November time. In and around Christmas, they had the WWE mystery minis, which I was able to pick up um, as a stocking filler for my nephew. And now um, they've got the Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Volume 2 Pint-Sized Heroes figures in. I picked up two of them because they were 99p each. Unfortunately, because what they've done with the Pint-Sized Heroes figures is they actually had the figure in the display card, so you can sort of move around the bag and get a proper feel and see what you're getting. So unfortunately, I ended up with two of the same figure, but that is Star-Lord Unmasked, so just playing Peter Quill. Really nice figure. It's almost, and you don't really get this with the Funko stuff, but it's almost a very good likeness to Chris Pratt. The final pickup, I picked this one up just this past weekend. It's a Blu-ray title. Poundland here in the UK have started getting newer Blu-rays in. I've seen another YouTuber find like The Revenant. That hasn't appeared in any of my Poundlands, but this one was in Poundlands. I've been eyeing it up the entire week. Finally decided to go for it. It's a film that I really enjoyed when it came out in 2015. That is Snoopy and Charlie Brown, the Peanuts movie. This is the Blu-ray 3D Blu-ray combo pack, made by Blue Sky Studios. It's it's basically it's CG animated, but still has the feel for the Peanuts specials. Comes loaded with special features. An Ice Age collision course show called Cosmic Scratastrophe, Snoopy snippets, making of featurettes, Snoopy sibling salute, how to draw Snoopy Woodstock and Charlie Brown, Get Down with Snoopy and Woodstock music video, music, lyrics and behind the scenes videos for the Meghan Trainor song Better When I'm Dancing, Snoopy's playlist and the Stills gallery. As I said, it's a Blu-ray 3D Blu-ray combo pack. So there's the 3D Blu-ray with Peppermint Patty and Marcy, and then you've got Snoopy and Woodstock on the standard Blu-ray. So definitely looking forward to rewatching that. And that is it for this collection update video. Hope you've stuck with me throughout this 40 minutes. As I said, there was a lot to get through. Hopefully the next time I do collection update it won't be this long. But that is it for now. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below on what your favourite pickup of what I've shown you today is. Until then, I've been the Blue Geek. This has been the Blue Geek Reviews. Bye for now.